Well, hello there, and welcome to the first installment of what I have named Nubeqa and Golf. It's been named such because when I looked online for things about, okay, let's start back up a little bit. Last July 20th, 2025, I was diagnosed with stage 4 prostate cancer. And the program for my recovery involved me getting a shot of, at that time, it was Eligard. And the Eligard was supposed to last for 6 months. It didn't. So they switched me to doxycycline. And also during that time, I was I had to take, I'm going to have to be taking it for the rest of my life. It's called Nubeqa. Nubeqa helps to interrupt the cycle of cancer by not letting the testosterone go through. In short, in short. So, um, anybody who's taking Nubeqa will try to look it up online. Hopefully, they'll see this. The golf part is because I love golf, and a lot of people who will be taking Nubeqa might play golf. So we're um, going to cover both subjects. That and recovering from prostate cancer, because it seems like there aren't a lot of videos of recovery from prostate cancer by men online. I didn't catch a lot of them. My The algorithm didn't show them to me. So I figured, well, an outside chance somebody does it, I'll start Nubeqa and golf, and if they want one or the other, they'll get both. Now the golf part is I play pitch and putt. I love golf. My father taught me how to play golf when he was learning way back in the '60s, and we he took me to a few pitch and putt courses. And in high school, I played the course that I'm playing now. In fact, I didn't play it pretty much from high school until like 2023. So like 46, 47 years. And it's all I do play right now. Although last year, I set a goal that if I got to 60, which is six over for the course, I would play a large course. And that's sort of the thing this year. It's kind of been interrupted, changed because of, I will be, my oncologist told me I'll be undergoing chemotherapy. And, whoops, pardon me. In a little more than a week, starting the 17th. So the weather is nice today here in New York, and I said, well, let me try to squeeze in a day. It's 60. It's actually 71 right now, but the course isn't open. Now, on the website, they say the course is open year round, so they changed that. I don't know if it was with the new administration that they changed how the parks department was operating and how they were playing people with one way or the other. Um, the golf courses were not open. I know there's another golf course in Queens, and it wasn't open either. So I guess they changed how things open, and I chipped around the course today, but that was about it. So heretofore there'll be report on how I did and any tips, anything I learned along the line, and how chemotherapy goes. Because there isn't a lot, there's a lot of vague things, but well, they tell you the symptoms, but they don't tell you when and for how long, and like they say, nausea, vomiting, um, but those aren't. That's not the number one symptom. The number one side effect is exhaustion, tiredness, fatigue. Under that heading, so that's pretty good. Now they have a bunch of other things, I guess. If I come across them, I'll discuss them. But what scares me the most is neuropathy, because I already have a neuropathy uh, in my hands, and the remains of neuropathy in my foot. So my foot doesn't tingle, but that leg was swelled up, and once we got past the edema type of stage, that size of my foot that kept shrinking, that's gone. It's the size of my other foot now, but there is something between the first toe, the big toe, and the second toe that's creating pressure in the quadrant directly below those toes and moving. Like, say this is my big toe, my thumb, this is my second toe, and this is the base between them. There's something that moves in between here that creates pressure that doesn't let me run. It's it's diminished as I've lost weight, but it hasn't been. So it was like there was excess material left over from the injury that didn't dissolve. So it's there, and I was lazy about it before. I was really afraid of doctors, but now that I have to see, now that I'm seeing doctors every week or two. Well, actually, it's every 2 weeks. It was supposed to be like every month, but my blood pressure, I wasn't sleeping, so my blood pressure was really high, and they had to get it down before they could before they could actually give me the Nubeqa, and it was somewhat in the range, and they still had to get it a lot lower for me to get the chemotherapy, because the steroids and chemotherapy may make your blood pressure elevate, and they don't want me to have a stroke. So that's that. Now the good thing about me not losing any weight or anything, about the vomiting and the nausea, they give you drugs for that to help conquer that, and after during chemotherapy they give you that, and after it I have my own. We don't call it homeopathy, but you can figure it out. I'll be in intaking some type of cannabis to help relieve that those symptoms. And those are the major things. You outside of losing my hair, I was going to get a haircut, and then I said, maybe not, because the drugs try to kill fast dividing cells or fast multiplying cells. I say dividing because they have to divide to multiply. One way or the other, including those kinds of cells or your hair cells. So not just my hair here, not just my hair on my face, also um, my eyebrows may go, and I guess any place else you have here. Just think about it. So, all right, that's about a little summary we have. So, outside of dry skin and cold sores. That pretty much covers everything. So if any of that stuff comes up, I figure the worst will come during the first um, period of chemotherapy. I don't know what I'm getting yet. I didn't ask about it. I may have seen it but didn't take note. I have a paper around here, but I have lots of different papers, and it may have the drug on there, but I'll find out before. And there was another side effect I was thinking about, but it eludes me now. But there's a bunch, and anything that happens to me during the I know what I was going to say. I have 6 sessions. They're 3 weeks apart. So the first session should pretty much, between the first and second thing, I should pretty much run the gamut, and anything that I have through there should only um, intensify throughout the first 6 weeks. So I hope it isn't for the first through the next 5 sessions. Now the bad thing with chemotherapy is that some of it may be some of the side effects may be permanent. I don't know that they're actually permanent. I think that some people didn't have time enough to report them dissipating to an effect. But like I said, I play piano not well, not great, but I have fun, and that would hurt. Right now, I do a lot of typing. That's not that bad. But piano kind of gets a little tough past the first few minutes or whatever. So I hope it doesn't get any worse. As long as I'm here, I'm good. So that's about it. We'll give you all kinds of updates. Hopefully, I want to do this once a day. It won't be as long as this. And hopefully, there'll be more golf in times like today. I what did I do? I chipped the ball back and forth. I figured I might have gotten 700-800 yards worth of walking in, and that'll give me up for tomorrow because the whole course is like 965. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. Everybody take care and play more golf.